just amazing. What a road.
Motorcycles are awesome.
Aren't they? Getting on bikes and going, I don't even know where we're going. Man, I can't believe how everything just getting better.
Totally.
Hey there, I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is the story of our adventure. Life is fleeting, and we want to squeeze every bit out of it. We are wandering the world, so home is a bit of a moving target for us. We love finding the random, the remote, and sharing it all with you. So subscribe to get lost with us and hopefully find some inspiration to go after your own dreams. Welcome back. You join us on the outskirts of Salt Lake City, Utah. Today we are about 1,300 miles into our little adventure, and if you joined us in the last episode, you know we were in search of a new rear tire for Tim's bike. Alright guys, we limped the bike to a place that we finally found that had the tire. Tim had to call about 25-30 places to actually get the tire size that he needed, and we found it at Cycle Gear, so he's in there getting it, and then we're going to try to put it on out here. So that's what we're doing today. So we had spent the morning in search of a tire for Tim's bike. Our options were to sit and wait for 3 days where we were, head down south to Vegas, or up north to Salt Lake City. We opted to continue north, and here we are at the only place we could find a tire. Luckily, the guys here were super kind and loaned us a stand so we could take the tire off in their parking lot.
This is Little Mike as opposed to Big Mike. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. Saved us. Now we got a new tire.
Better roads up north. Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, with that taken care of, we were ready for some beautiful mountain roads and happy to say goodbye to the urban sprawl of Salt Lake City. So we wound our way up into the mountains.
Oh, I gotta say, it's nice to have a fresh tire.
I bet. Nice
We
not
had to
worry
do-
about it.
Yeah, I started adding up the miles, and from basically Page, Arizona, we did 10 miles of dirt to get back to pavement.
Yep.
Then we limped it 100 miles until we got Fix-A-Flat, just a mile until we got Slime, and then another 127 miles to St. George, no tires there. Then we did 275 miles to Salt Lake City and got our tire. So really, in the end, it was like a 400-mile jaunt to get a tire that fit this bike. So a lot more.
Do you think you called like 30 or something, right? I mean,
Yeah, I was over 30 at the end. It was so ridiculous. I was like counting when I hit 20, and then I was like, well, but I think we'll find it now. And then it was like, still calling. Everyone was nice. It was just really tough to find. And then, man, Little Mike at Cycle Gear in Draper, Utah, I'll always remember you.
you're a hero.
Said, hey, you understand, we don't change tires on the bike. You just have to take it off and bring it in. I'm like, I don't have a home. I'm on the road. It was, you know what? Just come here and I'll help you out. Boom, changed it out there. He took it in, put a fresh tire on, and that was that. But
Yeah, it's awesome.
and now it just feels so good that I trust the rear. The rear was pretty bald anyways. Not that we're pushing the limits, but having a really fresh rubber, just like with off-road trucks, that rubber dries out over time, and man, it feels really good to have a fresh tire.
Yeah.
God, this is gorgeous, and the air temp is
Oh, it feels so good. Oh, and the breeze feels nice and cool. Like, what a change in elevation already.
I know, right?
Might even be
course,
chilly at the top.
I think so. I mean, it's chilling now. It's even nice too. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I never see an interstate ever again, I'll be okay with that.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a chill in the air.
Ah, shade and elevation.
Ah. It is fall.
So cold now suddenly, like the temperature just changed drastically.
Absolutely. And that sun pops back out, it'll be nice. But at the moment, brr, brr, brr. Just amazing. What a road.
Wow, what a pretty ride.
Right?
Motorcycles are awesome.
Aren't they? Oh, some are turning. So up at this elevation, some are already turning color lightly. You can see that little bit of red up there? It's a good sign that if we never make it to Canada, that's A-okay.
I think we'll be plenty cold before we get to Canada, probably. Huh?
Yeah, I'm thinking those roads in Yellowstone could be like our limit, and we go, well, that was neat. Let's head back to Colorado.
Honestly, this has been so much fun already that, like, even if we turned around tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
This has been everything actually more than I thought. And I can't remember the last time a trip was more. You don't want to have expectations, and I didn't have any at all, really, for this trip.
Yeah.
But whatever I think I dreamt of it being, it's better.
Yeah.
Getting on bikes and going, I don't even know where we're going.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe how everything just getting better.
Totally.
Here's are the hands pressed hard upon my chest. And I can eat.
So many flowers still blooming.
Yeah, this is cool. It's like a weird mix of like spring and fall, you know?
Yeah.
Like any later in the year, and I feel like it would just be the pretty fall colors.
Yep.
But we kind of get a little bit of the flowers and a little bit of the fall.
Stopped to get some pizza. Park City. La la. What a nice day.
Right? Man, that breeze feels so good. I know it'll be cold later, but right now it feels so good.
Yeah. Feels good, and I actually am glad that I put my sweatshirt on, I think, because we're low right now,
100%.
and it feels good.
Yep.
Pretty. Nice empty road.
Gorgeous, yeah. There's a sweeper, look at that. Big old sweeper. Beautiful.
We continued to wind our way north towards Wyoming on as many little back roads as we could find.
Wow, those fall colors are amazing. What a pretty road, though.
Right? And it's blowing my mind that the leaves are changing only because we were in Alaska, you know? And it was a month later than right now. And it was changing then. But like already? Wow. God, I feel like I'm back in France, huh?
Ah, this is cool.
This feels so similar to the French Alps. Now I want to go back and ride the French Alps, though, you know?
Right? It actually feels warm. Like
Yeah,
the breeze
totally.
feels a little bit warm.
Yep, I think we're chasing the storm again, as we always end up doing. So we'll see if we need to take a break or what.
Streets feel alive. We're mixed with life. Ghost town blown down. And life shines back. Going past such a blast on a track.
so funny. We just keep catching storms, you know?
Oh, our luck. There's not a lot of rain around, but we'll find it if there is.
Right. Western U.S. has just a couple of little smidges of rain, but we're on top of it.
How you feeling?
I'm tired,
Yeah,
but it's nice. Fancy.
fancy. Lots of antler.
We made it to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, a long way from where we had started. The temperatures were changing, as was the terrain. It felt like the seasons were changing right before our eyes. I could hardly believe I had 1,600 miles of mostly two-lane, windy roads under my belt. We were on the doorstep of Yellowstone National Park, somewhere I had never been. And we were exhausted. I have to say, a beer never tasted so good. So, a special thanks to our patrons and those of you who have bought us a beer. You are all legends, and we can't tell you how much your support means to us and how much we enjoyed this beer. So cheers, guys, and we'll see you next time.